Page 108. This is Mexican clapping song. It's a theory thing. It's a lead sheet where we get to make up the accompaniment. They give us the melody and the chords, and we do the rest. On page 109, they give you a suggestion for the chords. We'll talk about that. So how I go through for a lead sheet is first I learn the melody. You need to have the melody down pretty well so you can focus on the accompaniment. So treble clef 3/4 time. We're in the key of C major here. So we'll cross. I don't like crossing over the thumb there. I typically will do this on 1, 2, and then I come down here 4, 2, 1. I'm sort of in this position. And then up here, and anywhere else I get that, same thing. Lift up. Okay. Now measure 9, you got to move up. Then going on that dotted half notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest. And then measure 15 is 2 and then 3. We're changing hand positions. And then back up. You don't really have to change hand positions. And measure 15 and 6. You could have just stayed there. Just bring the thumb and just stay there. There's no reason to move around like that. Unless you want to. Now at the bottom, the C, and then the last, go ahead and use 5th finger there if you want to. You could use 3rd finger. The idea with the DC is we're going to go back to the beginning. So we want to prepare for that note at the beginning. So I'm here, the last note at the bottom is here. Well, here, here, and here, I can finger that like that. So I could, here, and then I can use 3rd finger on that last measure. This way, I can go ahead and catch the C when I go back. I'm okay. I don't have to come down and use 5th. You can if you want to. I'm just trying to get a feel where you can crawl around here a little better. I'm not moving around so much. Here. That's all we're doing. Here. But once I have the melody, then I'll go through and I'll check to make sure I know what the chords are. So we're starting out with the C. I'm just using block chords here. C chord, and then the G7 or the 5/7 chord. Again, I'm going to stay here and just reach down. And the NC means no chord. It means be quiet. No chord. And then measure 5 still C here. Go down to the 3rd line. It's after the double bars where the dotted half notes are. You have an F chord, which is a 4 chord. Just come up here and then measure 15 back to the C. So we're just using the primary chords. Okay. Then I'll put it together with a melody so I can hear what it sounds like. It's here. That no chord means nothing. Okay. You get the idea? 3rd line, where the dotted half notes are, it's 4 chord. Get the idea? Okay. So I get an idea what it sounds like with the chords. Then I can play around with the chords and use different patterns and different rhythms or whatever I want to do. They give you one over there on page 109. It's the old chuck chuck, typical of 3/4 time. Now remember the note chord, you don't do it, just play it. So, but then in the 3rd line with the dotted half notes here. I didn't do the articulation. Put in staccato. Dynamics, well, just play around with it, have fun with it. We want to hear the melody over keep the chords soft. And they have these as soft. Normally these are loud. These are bum bum bum, hey, clap, and all that junk. So they're telling you soft. I don't know why. I mean, in my opinion, they should be loud. So I would go. Make them loud, but if you want to make them soft, it's interpretation. Once you've learned it the way it's written, you're free to change whatever on something like this. Yeah. Try different combinations. I could do that one. Because there's 3 notes in a triad, we do that way. For the F, 3rd line. Doesn't sound as good as the Yum Chuck Chuck. The point is you experiment and try it out. You don't even have to play on every beat. You can use rest. Or put a rest on the 2nd beat. So just trying out different rhythms, just to experiment with it. Now, typically with this piece, the first part is a little bouncy, we're having fun. But when you get to the 3rd line with the dotted half notes, now it's smooth and connected. That's why they're using pedal. They want to connect all this together. It's contrast. Typically, we like contrast in music. We don't want the whole thing sounding the same, like today's music. We like some contrast, so you would smooth it out. Maybe you change the pattern for the left hand. Change it to a smoother pattern in the left hand rather than. If you don't like that, then switch it. Maybe it's a top or bottom top down. I just changed the pattern a little bit. Put in 8th notes here. A little like character, but the point is you use your imagination and play around with it and experiment with it. There's no right or wrong here. If you're going to use pedal there to connect those, go ahead and push the pedal down right after the notes and lift it up right after that 1/4 note. You don't really need the pedal because it's adding a bunch of overtones and things, but if you want to add it, experiment with that. Try pushing the pedal down at the first beat of every measure to reinforce the natural accent. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You do that with the pedal. Just reinforce the first beat of a measure. The pedal just goes down with a note and up with a note very quick. I'm not doing a play with me on something like this because all it is a melody, and the accompaniment is entirely up to you on what you want to do and how you want to do it. Well, let me know if you have questions.